YouTube. Welcome back to our kitchen.
Today I'm going to be cooking one of my family favorites, Taught to Me by my cousin Deborah. Hi Deborah, if you're looking, she lives in New Orleans, Louisiana, and this is smothered potatoes with onions, bell peppers, and sausage. Delicious. Stay tuned.
Okay, let's get started. We have potatoes. I've already cut the onions up. We have white onions and we have green onions. We also have some smoked sausage here. You can use turkey sausage if you like. And we have red, yellow, and green bell peppers.
And as far as that butter, that is not butter. It's actually a low-fat margarine with olive oil, and that's what we're using to reduce calories. Also, we're going to have Creole seasoning, salt, Creole seasoning, pepper, and red pepper.
And we're using a non-stick spray.
Okay, let's get started. Saute in the oil, and I'm going to say all the spray oil, our smoked sausage. Add that in there. Now the way my cousin taught me how to do this dish, of course, is to add butter, the sauteed in butter. But since we're trying to cut back any way we can without taking away too much flavor, we're going to just use the oil spray. And while that's cooking, we're going to go ahead on and throw our onions on top of it. And as far as your green onions, you want to use half of those. I'm going to save the rest for later. And I'll tell you what I use as far as my sausage. I use about, I'll say 2 links of smoked sausage. I did 2 bunches of green onion. And I did 1 whole large yellow onion. Just saute that and let it cook down. Okay guys, now I'm working here with a cookie cutter, not a cookie cutter, it's a cookie spatula. And I'm just taking it and kind of flipping it with the sausage. Making sure that it gets all evenly distributed here. It smells delicious. And I'll be back once this is cooked down. Okay guys, we're still cooking here, and what we're trying to do, we want the onions to caramelize, and we want the sausage to get just that little bit of brown crust on it. We want them kind of cooked down with a little brown crust. Now we have our our sausage and onions cooked down. At this point, this is where we're going to go ahead on and layer it. And what we're going to do is add our potatoes on top. Potatoes on top, and on top of the potatoes we're going to put our Creole seasoning, sprinkle it lightly, not heavy, our black pepper, also light, and honey, can you pass me the margarine? And a little red pepper, very light. And then we're going to add on top of that our margarine. Now, the way my cousin taught me would be a half a stick of butter, but you know, the way my cousin taught me would be a half a stick of butter. So we're trying to cut back on some calories here. And just some healthy options. You can still make your family recipes with healthy options. Okay. On top of that, I'm going to kind of like this, kind of spread it around. It's going to cook down. But on top of that, we're going to put our green onions. It's almost like we're layering it. And our bell peppers. That looks delish. Okay. Then we're going to come back on top of that with just a little more Creole seasoning on top of our vegetables and cover. Okay guys, so we're going to do a quick check of what's going on in this pot. Now, I didn't add any water because the water is cooking out of the potatoes, and we can see it's a lot of fluid and liquid in here. A lot of liquid from the potatoes as well as the bell peppers. And it's cooking down. That's what we want to do. Just cook down. The sausage is still at the bottom. So we're going to let it continue to cook down, and we'll be back. Okay guys, at this point, you want to kind of test your potatoes to see if they're a little tender. And I'm looking at they are tender. At this time, you can go ahead on and kind of start mixing it up together. I got a crumb catcher here, and it's not my children. And I'm going to leave the top off it now to kind of let some of the water cook out a little bit. I don't want it to be, I want to make sure it is nice where we can bite into the potatoes and the sausage. Just kind of let it cook down just like that. So now now that the potatoes are cooked down, we're going to kind of leave it uncovered for a little while. Come back and give it another Okay stir. Guys, now that we have removed the top, it is done. They have all been cooked down. The potatoes are done. The vegetables are done. As a matter of fact, I even think the next time I would cook this, I would leave the top off because it really cooked down fast, and I put that top on it. And so it is done, and it is ready to serve. Alright guys, well here is our finished product, and it is hot and ready to serve. Enjoy.